Hi friends, I have a video now that was challenging to write and might be a little challenging to read. It's called Purrsilla Passes Out of 3D, and I journaled it this morning shortly after I got the news. It's my second journal, and the Mayan day, it's 4/15/2010. The Mayan day is to water or offering. Oh my, what makes me think I can journal here? Oh well, what doesn't? My dear cat, Purrsilla, passed away last night. I just got the news. Though I cry, of course, she really parted from me 2 days ago in the evening when she came to visit, absent her body, of course. She came to see how I was doing with things, with her being so ill and so long with the vet. She came to ask my permission to see if it was okay with me to leave, to have her body die, in other words. And that was tough. This is not because I already let her go then. The best possible outcome for all involved. That is ever my heart's desire, whatever that is. It just doesn't matter. What things look like on the surface of life is not at all what they really are. To know that, we have to really go deeper. We're alive on all those levels too, so we can know on a much deeper level what this life is about. It's a matter of knowing what you know. Practice knowing what you, with a capital Y, what you know. The link to that journal is in the transcript. That's what's called for here, for you and for me in this thing with Purrsilla. There are so many more levels than just the physical. When you combine them, look more at the whole, or as much of it as we are able and blessed to see at any point, you see that everything is blessing and benefit. It doesn't bring blessing and benefit. It literally is that. We've just got to retrain our vision to purify it, to be able to see that. But it's there. It's really there. That's what the ancient ones who spoke of faith meant, I believe. We first have faith in the source of all life before vision comes. This faith is first necessary before vision because it is that which gives the other permission to appear. Source is polite, though applying words and labels to God is ridiculous. A polite God. What a picture. Oh well, we do what we can. Remember, words are just pointers to real life. So, by having what some call faith in life, in God, in Source, that is what opens up the door to the rest. To not have this faith is to present the closed door, the full cup. It is to tell Source, thanks, but no thanks, not ready for that, maybe some other time. We've got to get religion and all dogma out of this. It just gets in the way. There are real ancient truths being pointed to by them, by the religions, but they've been so perverted, so covered over by man's mental nonsense that they don't lead anymore the right way. They don't produce good fruits overall. And if you question that, just look around you. With all the religion we have on earth, things should be better than they are, don't you think? That is, if they were leading only and purely the right way. Well, they're not. In a way, I'm sorry if that offends, but I'm really not. It is only the mental mind that will have trouble with that which is. The inner self never does. And you have, and you are that. I call out to your higher self all the time. You all know these things. Step into your knowing and see what that brings. Practice knowing what you know. You are a far finer creation than ever you dreamed. We've been fed all this bullshit, this nonsense, till we don't know what to believe. Well, don't believe anything. Just let it all go. Just drop into heart and then stop and let go of the show. Outer world's only a seeming. In here, things are real. Higher dimensional living and being is open and available to you now, my friends, in a far finer, greater, and more obvious way than ever before. Yep, that includes all of your other lifetimes put together. This one's the thing, the pièce de résistance, the topper, if you will, if you choose it to be. It's our will and intent, what we're about at the most basic levels, that count for everything now. I call you to see this, to open your eyes, inner eyes, see the skies of possibilities. Anything now can happen. We create, don't you see? Well, it's time you were seeing, divorcing from only 3D. 3D is just fine, yes, it's a great place to be, yet it's not all that's you and that's me. We've invested the self here in ways not meant to be. We quite lost ourself, higher self, in creating new me. New me was just physical. Nothing else could exist, said this new me, but only just this. If I can't see it or touch it, no reality will I grant it, not even the right to just be. Refusal to see things kept them out of our sight. For creators we are, matters not what new me thinks of that. New me was just physical. Tried a time of just that, but it's over now if we want that. Great creators we can become again. Takes not long to adjust, for you know it, you're out of the rut. The rut of only the physical, limiting vision to that. You can let go and get go wherever you will. Take a trip to the solar system. Now, just become that. You can do this. You knew this before new me sat. Sat right down on your vision. Covered over it did. Stopped your seeing into other realms for your time in the grid. Well, we're rising above now. Our time there is through. We or through it when set intent to. Our intent is so powerful, manifests great domain. Well, let's do that. Lived through what we did, now there's gain. We're far greater beings now. Method the madness did have, and our sojourn brought blessings of might great new consciousness have. You're a far better being now, expanded out your domain. Now your kingdom is wider, goes farther than you've yet surveyed, or me. So come on this trip now, keep up with me do, for we've more territory to explore than just physical stew. Come up out of the morass. Get on out of that pot. 'Tis your own will that put you there. Now get the lessons you got. Got to stop blaming others. Take responsibility due for our own life. It's what we have made it. Get out of the strife. That's your own mental creation. Take ownership due. Set intent how you will new creation pursue. Can't be clearer than that, can it? I don't see how to make it clearer. So get down in heart, let go, and make do. You have all that you need now. Anything else is mirage. Stop hankering, tampering with what before you is large. Sit, stop, and just listen. Make peace with life, do. It's all up to you. I can't do it for you, so I'll leave you. Don't stew. Just be in your heart, friend. All creation is there. It begins there. It ends there. So be there. Please do. Thank you for listening. In Lakesh.